Welcome to the stream. My name is Pebble. Today we are playing a game called HD Poker. The goal is to play one game at a time until if another table opens up and we end up playing two tables at once, that's fine. But the goal is let's try to keep it at one table at a time. My name is Pebble. What else did I miss? Pebble. Let's see. My name is Pebble. All right. Let's do a couple things before we get it really going. Let's move our face up a little bit. Let's take a look at where we are. That's good right there. And let's turn off the music. The goal was just to have a little... I turned it on for a minute. We don't need music in the background. I like thinking. Like, to me, I like quiet. That's really what I like. And it also... I've said this many times before, but I'm guilty of doing that all the time. Do you think that's what life is, though? It's a series of just repeating things until you can... really like feel it and then you're ready to move on from it, but like repeat. Isn't life just a lot of repeat? Like, I understand wanting to change and like make new things, and I get that, but like sometimes it's hard to even start anything. It's a vague conversation. It's hard to start anything when you don't have the reps. Ladies and gentlemen, the fucking jewels. So what we're looking for today is, obviously, we're looking for a win. We're looking for Boston Bonanza. He could show up. Very possibly he could show up. He might not. It's not his fault. He owes nothing to me to show up. He does it for free. I mean, he's a nice guy. He likes poker. He enjoys competing, and he likes me. So, like, he's a guy that follows me on Twitch, and we're friends on this game. And it's a free game, by the way. It's not an advertisement. Speaking of non-advertisements, look what I bought at the market today. I bought this huge chocolate bar. We're not going to eat it on stream, but look how big the fuck. Tony's chocolate. Who knew that was a thing? Somebody did. I did not. I'm not going to show you everything I got at the grocery store. That would be a weird... That's like borderline, like, this guy might be a little special. You know those people that have to, like, I went grocery shopping and I got this, and you're just like, okay. You can tell right away too when somebody's got that. Like, I go, okay, that person has a little, okay. Like, I'm nice to them. I'm not like a dick, you know. I see people be dicks to those people. Like, oh, you retarded? Like, hey, man, what the fuck? The guy is retarded. You don't call a retard a retard. What are you, retarded? Nice. Old Pebble, full of vinegar and blustery beauty tonight, if that means anything. We're playing HD poker. We're streaming. Life is good. We had a good weekend. It was a little stressful, but that's what work is, right? Work's supposed to be stressful, especially when you work for other people. But I'm in a pretty good position. I got a guy that I work for that's the best support I could ever have. As far as, like, I think it's because he is an independent. I like the idea of an independent person owning something, and then I have to deal with them. Dealing with, like, corporations can be tough to do. And I sort of do still deal with corporations. It's very complicated. I won't get into it. But I am a security guard. And ladies and gentlemen, here's where we are right now. And I hope that everybody's okay with this. This is what's going to be here. Should we do it this way, or should we do... It's getting very complicated. I'm going to figure all this out. I just want to see if my camera's in the right place. Here, let's move it over. There's the camera. It's kind of blocking a little bit. So what we're going to do is we're going to move the camera over to the middle, kind of. Like this. We're going to be right here. something like this. We're going to figure it out. We're going to figure it out. Thank God we were able to call that one and fold the other one. Even though pair of sevens isn't bad. I still am playing, but I need to figure this out, guys. And I will figure it out. How about, what do we do something like this? Where we go kind of like in the middle of the thing like this. This is kind of interesting like this. Let's see if this works. And if it doesn't, I'm sorry. So we folded A7, but I'm okay with that because we were basically straight chasing. This might be kind of confusing for some people to watch. Please don't be confused. I don't want anyone to be confused. And that's why it's important that the camera, we're going to work the camera out right now. We're going to figure that out. Yes. That's important to figure out. Because we don't want to block stuff either. And I think we found it. I think that's the move right there. That's the move, I think. It's going to be interesting. I really hope I don't regret that. I'm a little bit in the way here. Hold on. Let me see. All right, let me see. Hold on. That right there. We got two really nice hands. Here's a really interesting point in the game. I hope you can fucking see it. You can. Look, you can see that, right? That should be good to go, guys. We'll make sure, though. I've got the same hand on both tables. What if it was the same flop on both tables? That would have been crazy, but it wasn't. We have a pair of nines on the left, on the right. Of course, the left table is a little bit more pricey one. I'm going to bet big here. I'm going to call 29. This guy, I have two pair on the left-hand side. I won on the right. On the left-hand side, I got two pair. I've got a really good hand, and I'm hoping that they go all in. They did. Let's take a look and see what happens. Two pair. He's got 3 sixes. That's going to win it, and that's going to take us out of the tournament. Ladies and gentlemen, we are booted out of one of the tourneys, which is actually kind of good. I'll have to watch that back and see if that worked. In the meantime, we're back in this baby, and let's ladies and gentlemen, let's get back into it here. Thank you. There you go. Van Pebble back in it, betting 16K because he has jacks and fives here. Jacks and fives, which sounds like I'm saying Jackson 5, which is a famous Michael Jackson-led group of Motown singers. We have a Jackson 5. That's what you call a Jackson 5. That's what you call a Jackson 5. See if they think it's funny. Most people don't think I'm funny, and that's okay. I'm realizing now that the purpose of throwing a joke out there isn't to make people laugh. It's for you to be amused by. Because people can be amused with the fact that you just tried. That's their goal is to just go, he's doing another one. And that's funny right there. Now, if your joke lands, then that's a whole nother examine. I don't know how to examine that. 'Cause I'm not a comedian. I don't know if you knew this. Just a guy that decided to get a webcam and play video games. I'm a guy that decided that he enjoyed the art of streaming. We have a flush. How high is that flush? Well, we've got a 9 of spades. I'm liking it. I'm going to go hard and heavy here with 139K. And there it is. There's the flush. We showed everybody the flush. And we're looking good at the table at $978,000. And I'm in a good mood. I actually just went to the grocery store and got some stuff. And I bought some pot roast and cut it up and threw it in the crock pot. It's my favorite thing to do now. So the second week of doing this, on my first day off, I like a nice crock pot meal. I like a nice play some video games, don't think about it. And then 6 hours later, it's fucking meat and potatoes. Alright, yeah, we're looking good at the table here. 978K. Don't think we're blocking anything. Yeah, we're good. Today I wore the Mott the Hoople t-shirt. I found that it's kind of fun to wear rock shirts that are from the 70s, because I grew up in the 70s, and as I go back now and listen to music that I think is good, it's all 70s hard rock. Not all, but a lot, mostly. The 70s, like, hard and metal. Because in the 70s, metal wasn't what metal is today. Today, metal, I can't listen to it. Like, it's too, like, the double bass or the triple, quadruple bass, and there was a style that happened that I missed. It was when people started growling and going, and you lost me on that. You lost me on that. And anything too rageful, you lost me on that. Even punk music. It's like, I realized quickly as a little kid, punk music was only going to take you so far because it was built on like being in that moment and screaming and yelling. It didn't have a lot of harmonics and melody. And that's why, oh man, we're just like exposing everything. We're blowing up the world right now. Because I think the reason why Green Day is so popular is because they took a genre of music and made it palatable for everybody. They are a pop band, but they're not a joke. Most pop bands are a joke. Green Day I don't like Green Day personally, but I understand why they are so popular. Because they took punk, they were the first, in my mind, one of the first bands to take punk and spin it on its ass and make it like cartoony and fun for everybody. Their first album was really good, and then after that they lost me. But I can see why the Billy Joe guy. And another thing the guy did that I have to give props to Billy Joe. Let's back to the table, ladies and gentlemen. Never lose fact that we're playing poker. Always remember we're playing poker. That's a tough hand right there. Not just saying that. A straight beats three of a kind. That had to hurt having the 3 6s and losing. That had to hurt. But yeah, it seemed like what happened was it seemed like what had happened was punk rock was a music that Green Day loved, and they were punker guys pretty much. They really were. They were pretty much punker dudes, but they really weren't. Like, punk was kind of dying. Nobody knew what the hell was going to happen with music in 1992. This is about when Green Day broke out with. I remember because I was in the military. I had just gotten in the military when Green Day hit. The album was Dookie. That was the album, and it was a huge success. And the sound was like had the punk, but it also was melodic, and the guy singing was good. But it changed music in probably a bad way because then everybody, to be popular, started doing like it was grunge, and then it became punk. It quickly went from grunge to punk. It happened fucking fast. Grunge and then punk. And I blame Kurt Cobain for killing himself. Kurt Cobain wouldn't have killed himself. Grunge would have lasted longer. It would have lasted longer. Because there's no way that Kurt Cobain would have still been doing the punk rock shit as he got older. He would have become more mellow, a little bit more like probably less dependent on drugs, so you're getting like less druggy rock. And it would have been interesting to see what Kurt Cobain would have done had he stayed alive, but he didn't. Killed himself, and then Green Day kind of took over. And I think Green Day always was going to be a popular band, but I don't think they would have been as popular as they were. That's just how life goes, though, right? This reacts to that, this. therefore this, that. If this would have done that, but therefore it didn't, so therefore this became that. It's a whole fucking geometry of life, ladies and gentlemen. Geometry of life. Back to the card table. Van Pebble, we had a queen, but we folded because that flop of ace 8-8 was not looking good. And this guy for sure has like a full house. Yes, he doesn't have a full house. Yet. No, he doesn't. I figured he had the ace, though. I believed it. We're looking good, guys. We're in good shape. Nothing to panic about. We're not killing the game, but we're doing well. We have a nice hand at 8, as 8-8 is a great hand for us here. Hearts, that's not good, but it's not bad either. I'm going to bet 100K, see what happens. It's a big bet. That's a nice pot. We're at $1 million now. That's a very nice pot. And we showed our hand to be nice. I don't have to show my hand. I have to show you my. So we have ace 7. And yeah, it was a great week, and so good that we don't even have to talk about it. We're getting to the point where we do the job and we move the fuck on, pretty much. I try to do that. I try not to have it hang on me heavy, you know? Which some jobs can. Or they're so physically hard, some jobs, that it just, like, that's what jobs used to do, is destroy me physically. I would work so hard, I had no energy to do anything else. Back to the table, your boy here, I'm going to say your boy. I don't like saying that, but I will this time. Your boy Van Pebble has the nuts. The nuts. We'll show the 7, we won't show the ace. The nuts. When I talk like that, it's dramatic. It means I had something. And I do like this table quite a bit, and I love this stream. I'm so happy to be doing this. I mean, that's not over. I mean, it is. I love streaming, but like, I do love HD Poker. I look forward to streaming HD Poker. I look forward to streaming it. It's a mellow stream, and I'm probably more of a mellow streamer anyway, you know? I'm a guy that likes quiet. I've watched streamers a lot lately. I don't know why. I've just been enjoying. I think the streamers come out in the summer. Oh, look at this. We have, ladies and gentlemen, let's pause the conversation about the summer and streamers, and let's watch this face-off between two warriors. Somebody's going home in a body bag, possibly. Yes, it looks like I don't think they have a chance. They could get a jack here. So Anthony Nguyen or Nguyen is leaving our table, and we're down to 5 players now. Yours truly, let's say yours truly instead of your boy. Okay. I think it's a your boy, that kind of stuff is a little young for me to talk like that. I don't want to talk like that. I got news for you. Even when I was young, I didn't want to talk like that, okay? It's funny, you're always young, no matter how old you are, until you're not. There is a time when you're not young anymore. And I do want to show one more thing. Because, hold on, before we do that. I was saying, like, I'm having a great day. I went shopping, and I went to the grocery store, and before we talk about that, let's just take a look at our hand here. We do have 2 pair. We have 7s and 10s. Do I think anybody has anything here? I don't. And that's a nice little win for us. I mean, 480K is nothing to sneeze at this stage of the game. Blinds are 80 and 160K. So we went shopping. And I don't usually buy these. Does anybody else have this same thing? I always like these, but they're always too expensive. And I was like, you know what? I'm just going to buy it. Like, I have a craving for it for some reason. And I do really like these. They're called Turkish Delights. I've always known them as Turkish Delights. Can anyone tell me why these are so fucking expensive? Like, what's the dealio? Alright? Got that? Seriously, why are these so expensive? Why are these fucking things so expensive? You think by now I mean, when passion runs deep in this guy right here. And when you fuck with my candy, when you fuck with my Turkish delights. Turkish delights. That's the name of it. One of my favorite songs of all time is a song called Rapper's Delight. And it is, don't say it. Don't say it. Don't say it. It's delightful. Fuck, man. Why did you have to fucking... But it is delightful. It's a great song. Rapper's Delight. It's like one of the... Some people say, like... There's people that say that that was like the first rap song ever. I don't know if I buy that. But that's easily... I mean, we could easily look that up. But right now, we are staying focused in the game. We did have 2-pair here, but what the fuck are you going to do? When am I ever going to play 6-2? Never. So the big blind is 250K, and of course I'm gonna go ahead and play this because it's sometimes when you're just like a couple people are in the hand, one person's in the hand. So this might be a hand that we could quite possibly pull this off here. They go all in. I'm debating whether to go for this. I'm not going to, obviously. They probably have jack or maybe 2-pair. But I think that was a hand where you never know. A queen could pop up there, but I had played it safe, and it was smart to play it safe. So, not a good flop. Terrible flop, actually. Terrible flop. Terrible. Even worse. As a matter of fact, this flop is so bad that I don't even have to fold. I'm folding. Like, I got nothing here. I'm just putting myself in danger by even staying in this hand. But these are great. I mean, Turkish delights are really, they are good. But it's like, I don't get it. Is it hard to put the nuts in there? Like, see how it's like a square of goodness. But like, I don't know, is it maybe hard to get a machine that puts them in there? Or like, what are we paying? Why are we paying so much money for these? Is there a congressman I could talk to? Like, I know there's like nuclear missile crises going on in the world, but like, to me, this is a little bit more hitting home for me personally. That's not to say there's anything wrong with... Mr. President, imagine Van Pebble is in the room with, like, you know how they do The Office where Trump is in the office and he's, like, answering questions to the reporters? Imagine Van Pebble's in there and, like, Mr. President, Mr. President, Mr. President, Mr. President, Mr. President, Mr. President. You know, you have to say it like 10 times, and you hope that your time is so, like, the time that he catches on to. Mr. President, after the 15th one. Mr. President. Go ahead. Mr. President, how do you feel about the now that you're president, you're doing a great job, by the way, making new improvements every time. You have to milk it. You have to make him feel like, put him on your team. Then you ask the question. Mr. President, what do you know about Turkish delights? Turkish delights are delicious. Listen, we love Turkish delights. We love them. They're great. They're great. I love Turkish delights. But the thing is, it's a lot of money to make a Turkish delight. Maybe he would say that. Turkish delights are expensive. They come from Turkey. And the thing is, here's what Donald Trump would say. He'd go, the thing about Turkish delights is it's a lie. They're not from Turkey. My Trump is very Jewish. And that's not a bad thing. That's a good thing. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going all in. We have the hand to go all in. We have the hand to go all in. Ace, queen, 6-6 is going to hurt us if we don't hit a queen or an ace very soon, guys. We need an ace or a queen very soon. Or a 10. That's tough. Mr. President, Mr. President. Mr. President, he picks up the... Mr. President, Mr. President. right, we placed third, which actually is a good thing. It's not bad. And for some reason, there's not a lot of people playing today. I don't know why. So it's okay. I'm prepared for this. We'll play a little music in the background. A little chill music. And ladies and gentlemen, it's time to drink a tasty beverage. Play at home. If you have a beverage at home, please have your favorite. I, right now, am going to drink what I consider one of the greatest soft drinks ever made. It's not just a Coca-Cola product. That's number one. If anyone knows Van Pebble, they know Coke is it. And it's not a drug reference. It's about Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola is one of the greatest soft drinks of all time. And we're talking about soft drinks. I mean, soft drinks are not good for you, and I think we all know that. So nobody's questioning that. But we're saying, let's say, what if you keep your health, intact? You pay attention to yourself and your health, but you still like the finer things in life. Well, that's the drink. I got a drink for you guys. This is my favorite one. By the way, we're back in another game, which is great. This is a big one. This is a $200 million one. We win this one, we get about 600 mil, I believe. It's a nice little win if you win. 600 mil, plus you get other little things too. Little trinkets and things that the game set up. Let's get into the game. Here we go, and we'll check it along. 8-3 was a terrible for us, but we do have a 3. And I will reveal my soft drink if you already don't know what the soft drink was. And like I said, play at home. Drink your favorite beverage right now if you like. If you'd like to join me. I'm about to open one of the greatest soft drinks of all time. I will now reveal the soft drink. First of all, look at this gorgeous can. I'm not kidding. This is a beautiful can. The coloration of this. This is a cherry Coke. It is so gorgeous to look at. I'm not kidding. I actually feel this way. I love looking at this can. The only thing that prevents me from leaving cans like around the room as a celebration is it attracts flies, and I'm just older and I know better than doing stuff like that. But I do think it's a beautiful looking can. And also, you start collecting cans, it's not good. Nobody likes the guy that hoards things. Collection can become hoarding, and that's not good. Back to the table, ladies and gentlemen. We're chasing we're straight chasing. This is going to be hard to fold, I'm going to be honest with you. 2 million I can bet. I did not make anything. I don't have anything here. And I know that the next bet will have me folding. Because I just don't got it. But what I will do, so Queens took that one, is I will open the Coke and I will drink. I will not drink on mic if I can help. I'll try not to. I'm getting good at drinking where it just goes right down. And we're not doing like a slurping and disgusting sounds that I don't like. And I'm telling you, I don't like it. So why would I do that to you? Here we go. Give it a shot. Pull the mic away. As the game does continue, and we are in this hand, but I need a nice pull of this. I want to take a nice rip. Rip it real good, will you? Here we go. Ooh, that's a flavor, man. The flavor of cherry Coke, man. Ooh. And I said it before, and I'm going to say it again. Dr. Pepper, you're not on the level of cherry Coke. You're not there. It's okay. Dr. Pepper, by the way, is great. It's a great soft drink, but it's not cherry Coke. And that's all, man. That's all. It's not a big deal, man. Back in the day, in the 80s, they used to have a lot of movie stars and television stars. Movie and TV was different in the 80s. Movies were one thing, movie stars were one thing, and TV was one thing, and TV stars were another thing. There were two different worlds. And sometimes you would have a star who resemble a TV star who would kind of resemble a movie star. That's kind of how they did it. I will come with up with an example. I promise. I promise I will. Ladies and gentlemen, we have ace 10. The ace on the flop is gonna make us bet hard. Guys, we're going all in. This is interesting move. It's a lot of money, for one thing. He has 8. Now this is bad for us, actually. We're losing. Because he had ace king. Well played. Well played. But this is good because I can do my example of who the actors are, and then we'll get into another card game. So that's all we're gonna do is just play games. We're just playing card game after card game, and obviously we're looking to get some wins here. We're not just throwing money away. But I would like to show you an example of what I'm talking about. So you have a movie star whose name is Kevin. What's this guy's name? It's kind of cool that I don't know people's names, but it kind of sucks when I'm trying to like come up with people's names. The guy's name is Kevin Costner. So there's a guy named Kevin Costner. And this guy was a big movie star, right? But he was in movies. He was a movie guy. And he didn't do cheesy movies. I mean, I think he did a lot of very good movies. Ah, shit, wait. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are in a game now. We will get back to that after this hand. I'm going to fold this anyway. And there was also a guy. Let's go to Kevin Costner in the 80s. That's a young Kevin Costner, a hot, hunky Kevin Costner, if I dare say. That's Kevin Costner, and he was a movie star in the 80s. And this is a guy... There was also an actor who still acts quite a bit. And let's get back to the table real quick. Jack, yes, call. We will continue that in a second here. Ladies and gentlemen, focus is at the table. Here's what we want to do. We want to gently check that. So there's about 3 possibilities. There's 2 or 3 big hands that I'm seeing that people could have other than what we have. We're going to bet here. Somebody could have an ace. Somebody could have a 2, which would be fine, actually, because we have a fucking full house. So if somebody has 2 jack, maybe we're in trouble. This is going to catch somebody. Somebody's going to get pissed here. I'll tell you what, I'm not going to go all in because that's obvious. We still have another river here. Let's try to get more money out of everybody. So we're going to go 300. It's a big bet. And I bet people have ace. Somebody has an ace. Somebody has a heart. If somebody has 2 hearts, if somebody has 2 diamonds, they're both looking for the flush. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a full house. Let's see what the next card is. Diamond's going to hurt us.
Quads.
We got quads, guys.
Quads.
Boom. And we kick out 2 players. Quads are tough to get, guys. We don't get quads very often. And so the movie is Summer School, and the guy's name, and this is a long way to go, but I need to finish this, is a guy named Mark Harmon. Mark Harmon and Kevin Costner. Do you see it? Are you guys seeing what I'm seeing? Mark Harmon was the TV version of Kevin Costner. Do you understand now? No, that back in the day, we're going to fold that. Back in the day, the movies were a bigger deal. The movie star was a bigger deal. Unless the TV show was a big show, then it was pretty even. And then eventually people jumped back and forth. Like Tom Selleck was, but here's the point. Let's make the point. Let's nip it in the bud right here. The point I'm trying to make is, it's all about the soft drinks. That was the whole point. I would say, according to what I just showed you, Cherry Coke is the Kevin Costner of acting. And Dr. Pepper is Mark Summer. Now, some people would say Dr. Pepper, a.k.a. Mark Summer, is just as good as Kevin Costner, a.k.a. Cherry Coke. Whew! It's a lot of moving parts here, guys. It's a lot. Back to the game, please. 2.3. Van Pebble has $2.3 million. And that's definitely the high guy at the table. Hi, guy. The antes are very low. And this would be a nice one for us to pull out. You know, we've played a couple already. We've lost a couple big ones. It's okay. Oh, yeah. Man, that's really good. Cherry Coke, man. Woo. It's like, and I'll say, and I'm just gonna say, like, even in the world of Coke, we are chasing something here. Let's get back to the game. We have 5, 6. And we don't have that though. We have at this point we're drawing for a flush. We're looking for a diamond here. There's the diamond. We have the flush. I'm gonna go 200K for this guy, and most likely we're gonna pull this off. Yeah, I figured we would, because we, you know, and you know what I like there. We didn't go all in. We didn't. I think Richard probably would not have gone all in there. So I like that we kind of bet weak, showing that we thought, kind of representing that we had something on the weaker side. But of course, we didn't have a weak hand at all. We had a fucking flush. Very well played by Van Pebble. Nice strategy. And if I'm Richard, I'm probably going to go all in. And I'm going to call him because unless he has a jack or a queen, which I don't think. He does have a king, which there's nothing... No king so far. No king so far. And we survived Richard R80. And that takes us to 3 million, which puts us in comfortable lead. And everybody else at the table is relatively low stacked. So we could end everybody's day a little bit early if we're smart. We gotta play it smart. We gotta be careful here. 126. I don't see anything coming up for me here. I'd say they probably have an ace or maybe 2 pair or something, or even a set pair at this point. Really, we probably had an ace. Sorry, I just burped. Oh, I need more of this. Oh, that's so good. Man, that's tasty. And you know, I don't drink a lot of soda, guys. I'm not a big soda guy, so just, you know, my personal experience is, you know, the whole Coke thing. Like, I just think Coke is the best. But I would say, like, right now, like, Cherry Coke, I think, is better than regular Coke. But if, to be fair, if you said to me, hey, man, like, if I was on a desert island for 9 months, I'm going to play this because there's only 3 people in the hand, and there's always a chance this could turn out to be a money ball for us. If we would need... There it is right there. There's the straight. I mean, that's why we played that hand like that. We're going to play this carefully, but we still need to put something out there. So I'm going to throw out 34. I'm representing the chance of a straight. I have a straight, and there's really no bigger hand than what I have right now. Somebody else could, I guess, could someone else have a king technically? I don't know. I'm going to raise it to 300K. What they could have is like 8, 9, 10 jack, or like maybe they have a king and we'll split it. Yeah, so we'll just split it. That's fair. That was good. I mean, whatever. I'm not sure we really won anything there, but it was a good idea to play that, to know that in that spot, King 3 is a playable thing. It was good. Like, even now, I'm thinking, like, Queen 6, like, that's not a bad hand for these. Okay, now it's heads up. Now I have the Queen. Like, that's actually decent. A lot of people wouldn't have played that in that spot. But I play it because I know we don't have a lot of people left. It's kind of a heads-up situation at this point. Like, we're very close. Like, a lot of these hands are going to be just one-on-one. Like, I'm just going to try to take this. I'm going to try to walk this guy down. And I will check this. Unless he goes all in. And then I'll think, he goes all in. I am going to call this because I don't think he's got me beat, but he could. And he did. He had me beat. That's fine. That's fine. And I will say, and this is good in my favor as well, which is that he did a great job, but also he got the jack on the river. It's not like he had that. Like, he got lucky. He got lucky and got that. But yeah, it's good. Good play. Well played. Fair play. We're still in great shape. But if you're on an island for 9 months and the only thing you have on that island is, food, you learn how to fish. You're talking about, like, you're stuck on an island, that whole thing. You know, the thing where it's like, some people turn this into you're on an island, what are the 5 things you bring with you or whatever. There's a guy that does a podcast, his name is Mark Thompson. His podcast is called What You Do. Go watch it, that's a free advertisement. Go listen to it, the podcast. But he does that sometimes. He'll do, like, if he gets an inter-person guest and he'll interview him, he'll say, okay, here's the 5 island questions. That's not what I'm asking. What would you bring with you? But if you were on an island and for 9 months and then you got rescued and somebody had 5 soft, let's say somebody put out a bunch of soft drinks, I would choose the Coca-Cola. But if somebody put out a cherry cola and a Coca-Cola, you can only have one, I would have the Coke. I would have the Coke, ladies and gentlemen. He's having the Coke. Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to bet 100K here. We have the king. He's in the hand with us. The only thing that's preventing us from having a straight right now would be a jack. We're betting big here. This could... Okay, that's a great card for us. And there it is. There's the straight. And FaZe Bradshaw got the straight. And now we're down to 1 million. But... I said, I'm still here, Harry, man. And I am still here, and that's the important thing. We have enough money where we can still make noise, and we're still in this bitch, Yes, we were sitting comfortably with 300 million, but I don't, 3 million, but I'm not a guy that wants to be comfortable, all right? I've never really been a guy that wanted to be comfortable. I've always felt this about life. In general, in my life, the less comfortable you are, the more you will grow. I mean, obviously it's a weird thing because you don't want to just be, like, you have to keep raising your comfort levels. Like, I try to make my room better. I'm always upgrading, So it's a weird thing to say that. But when I mean comfort, I mean, like, mentally comfortable or challenge. Maybe comfort isn't the word. Challenge. Always challenge. You always want to be challenging. And yeah, if I'm sitting here with 3 mil, sometimes that makes me not want to play. Or a person that's not as experienced, maybe. Sorry. But a person that's not as experienced would maybe be like, sit on that money and not play, then you kind of lose a little bit of the flow of the game, I think. But yeah, everybody's kind of at the same point. I mean, nobody's really killing anybody here except for the guy that got 2 mil, but I don't really worry about that too much. I can get that back. And I know that I'm good, excuse me, great, excuse me. I'm a good enough player that I know I can get that back. I was playing the other day, not streaming, but I was playing this like last night. And I played quite a bit last night. It was a lot of fun. And we were like at a table similar to this with like 4 guys left. And I was the low guy. I had like 200K. It's a low amount. And I built it all the way up to this huge amount, then back down and up and down and down. I ended up doing very well. I ended up getting a nice nice chunk of change. It was fun. That was a lot of fun last night. I really had fun. So we're looking for the heart. We didn't get the heart, but we did get the ace. And I think what's going to happen here is we're going to go hard here. I'm going to definitely bet the pot. Okay, we're going to bet the pot, which is 240K, because I don't think anybody's going to want a piece of this. It's pretty obvious that I'm representing aces here. Like, it's just clear. And then we'll just show the 8 just to fuck with everybody, you fucker. I'll fucking fuck you, fuck. Alright, here we go. Listen, if I realize I giggle a lot of stuff, and I'm cool with it. If I had a good laugh, believe me, I'd be unleashing it. You know, I just don't have anything like that. And it's not like I'm jaded and I don't have a sense of humor or I don't understand humor. It doesn't hit me that way. And I remember, this is a weird memory. By the way, we're still paying attention. A lot of heavy action. Let's get back to the table here real quick. 3 10s should win something. And there it is, 3 of a kind. That's I would bet that's the main pot, I would imagine. We lost a player, and we have 3 players left. And I would imagine both players at the table are very confident right now. The guy that took me for a bunch of money feels like he's some fucking hot shot. He's gonna find out real quick kind of hot shot he is. He's not as hot as he thinks he is. First of all, he looks horrible. He's not good looking. Look at this guy. Look at this fucking mustache, this piece of shit. Look at this. Oh, hey, you want a pizza? Hey, I deliver your pizza. Hey, a-bop-a-ding, a-bop-a-doo, tippity-poppity-bang, a-da-ba-dee-ba-da-ba-da. Alright, we pot committed this bitch. We're kind of fucked here, actually. Because we committed to 7, so we lost it. The only thing that could win us is a 7, I guess, or an 8. Alright, we fucking lost. But we're not even close to being done streaming, so I'm not really worried about it. And we're building ourselves up. We're getting stronger. Let's try to get into the $80 million tournament, and then let's also play if we can get into this, let's just play. I like playing 1 at a time, but I'm not gonna lie to you. It's kind of cool to try to play 2 at once. So if we can figure this out, guys, I think we kind of figured it out last time, which is that we take our camera, we basically kind of go in the middle here somewhere. Let's see. This kind of thing. Type shit. Is that what people say nowadays? Type shit. So this kind of thing. Where you're in the middle. Both tables about to go. Yes. That's right. Alright, I got an idea. Let's put some music on, man. Let's get some chill vibes, bro. But yeah, so the laughing thing is funny because I see streamers and I do watch other streamers. I didn't for a while. I started doing it again, and it's fun to do. And it is fun. That's why I do it. It's great. It's a great form of entertainment, man. It's really nice. So But there's some streamers that just have great laughs, and that's all they do really is just laugh the entire time. And I find myself not liking those guys because I'm like, all you're doing is just laughing. Like, even though I guess it's nice because it gives me it is a good feeling to hear someone laughing, but it's a crutch, right? Like, isn't it kind of? I don't know. I put that question out to you guys because I don't know. And we move down a little bit like this. There, that should be good right there. I wonder if this is gonna work. Like, is that gonna look like shit or is that gonna look good? And we are back in the game, ladies and gentlemen. This is really, I think we're in good shape here, but we'll see. We're about to play 2 tournaments at once. Last time it didn't go so great, but this time I feel much more confident, and I enjoy. I'm going to tell you something about Van Pebble, the creator. You know Tyler, creator? This is Van Pebble, the creator. King 10. I like messing with the camera. I like seeing different places I can put my webcam face. I think it's fun. I think it's fun to watch back because I do like watching. I like it when it's a little different, and I like to see everything on the screen. So I don't just want to see my face. I want to see everything, and I think this is a commanding place to put it. Except this is where it becomes a problem right here. We're just going to call that just for shits and giggles. I don't really want to play that hand at all. It's a shitty hand. I'm going to fold both hands, and we're looking to find the best. I think this is our best possible scenario, guys. Right there. Now let's do something. Hold on. Ready? The games are playing now. We can turn off the music. And I think that's where the camera's gonna be. And I think we're good. It's like just a little bit. Hold on. I'll check that. I'll fold that. And I'm back to this. And I would say we're so close. Might as well just go all the way up here. Like that. That should do it. That should get us where we want to be. Ladies and gentlemen, we are in the middle of it all. The middle of it all. And here's the funny thing. We have the same hand in both tables, and that is the second time today that has happened. That is a stat line. You know what I love about sports? I love when they have stat lines that, like, it almost blows your mind. Where they're like, LeBron James has a special record today. And you're like, oh, really? What is it? They're like, he has the most triple doubles on a sunny day in the city of Dallas with one shoe that's blue. Like, it's like this weird, like, it's a stat that you're like, huh? Like, I didn't even know that was a stat. Some of the stats are insane. Sometimes it's ridiculous and sometimes it's cool. But I like this. I love what we're doing right now. We're revolutionizing the Van Pebble is a revolutionary. I'm kidding. We're revolutionizing the streaming of HD poker. Nobody does it better, baby. All of a sudden I'm like the Dr. Disrespect of I bet there was a lot of imitators when Dr. Disrespect first like started really breaking his stride. Before all the like bad stuff that happened. I mean, he had a couple pretty big. We won't talk about that, but like when Doc was like just starting and everybody was like, "What is this force? Like, what is that shit?" You know. I mean, it probably would happen to Doc, to be honest with you. Like I said, without getting into like the stuff, it's like he just got too big. Like when you're that big, man, the microscope is too much. It's just too much. And obviously he didn't realize like that he was so big. He probably shouldn't be like DMing people and You know what I mean? Like, obviously what he did. I don't know. That's up to him and God, you know? I don't know. I wasn't there and I don't care, but like, no, it seems like nobody got hurt, so that's a good thing. If you say, Pebble, you should care if he's talking to a minor. I don't, like you said, we're not going to get into it. We just said get into the minor thing, but no, I mean, nobody got hurt. It's fine. It's just like, you would think that somebody would know to be more careful on that level. Like, he was... The doctor disrespect thing is still ridiculous. Like, huge. But it was, like, really big. Like, really, really big. Like, he could have gotten a kick deal the kick deal that XQC got, which was like $100 million reportedly. Dr. Disrespect could have gotten that easily, but you know, things happen the way they did, and you're talking to the wrong people, and you're doing the wrong thing. It's like, it's a shame because he really did shoot himself in the foot. You know, he really did, but it's one of them things where it's like, well, you had nothing and you built something, so it's like you can't be mad at yourself, you know. If you're Dr. Disrespect, you gotta be thinking, look, all I can do is clean up my act, you know, or not. Who knows? Maybe he's like, look, why do I have to clean my act up? Maybe he's thinking like, I'm Dr. fucking Disrespect. I made something out of nothing. And I did it when I was being a creep, so why would I have to fucking, you know what I mean? If you made something out of nothing, it's like they catch people doing stuff all the time, and it turns out the people that were very successful with what they were doing, well, what they were doing that was wrong has nothing to do with what they were successful at. And then they go, well, the whole time that they were successful, they were doing this heinous thing. So it's like, obviously that person probably like realizes they came to some conclusion that whatever that they were doing, that everybody is like, it's wrong. They don't think it's wrong. Ladies and gentlemen, back to the tables. We have Queen 5. We have 4-3. And it's hard to fold the 4-3 on the left. My thinking behind that was the clubs, but there's no clubs on the flop, so that makes me feel good. But the 4-3 of clubs was appealing. And we're back at the table now, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, if anyone has seen anything I've streamed, I'm a huge fan of Dr. Disrespect and what he did, streaming-wise. He just was a juggernaut. He was original. He still is great. He still is original. And like I said, what one person thinks is wrong, even if it's a law, it's not wrong to everybody. So what can I tell you? Your morals, like, are my morals better than Dr. Disrespect's? Why? I'm a judge. So what? Like, no matter who you are, man. We all have, like I said, the main thing is like this, and I am repeating this, but I will play this hand because I do like the hearts. Let's see what we got here, guys. We do have a bit of a, let's see what we've got. We've got the flush draw is pretty much all we got. It's not worth paying 6.4 million, and this I'll play. 9-10 on the right table. Here we go. And I will repeat this part because I think it's a fact. I really do. It's really interesting to say it out loud. If you were doing the junk that you were doing, that everyone says is wrong, the entire time that you were creating this successful thing, and you were able to do it every day without anyone knowing that you were up to this other shit. Look at that, same hand again, 8-3, funny. Both gonna fold though. If that's the case, what I just said, what do you think's going on in your brain? You're probably like, I have the cheat code. I have the blueprint. I know what successful is. I made something while everyone thought, no one knew that I was doing this the entire time. I was selling ketchup popsicles to Eskimos. I heard that on Tommy Boy, right? You're a guy that has ketchup popsicles and you're selling them knowing that it's a bad thing to sell to Eskimos. And you're selling it anyway. It's ketchup. It's a popsicle. It's ridiculous. But but people are buying it. Actually, that's a bad argument, actually, because it's like if you were selling ketchup popsicles while at the same time you were a good streamer. Maybe that's all bad. Who cares? That's a good thing. We could just go, fuck it. Let's throw it away. Whoosh, toss that away. But I forget the popsicle thing and the ketchup. It is a funny thing, and it wasn't Tommy Boy. Tommy Boy says to David Spade character something about my dad could. Oh, David Spade says to Tommy Boy, "Your dad's a good salesman, not like you. Your dad could sell ketchup popsicles to Eskimos." Go check it out. It's very funny. I don't know if it's Eskimos or something like that, but the thing is this. But you see, ladies and gentlemen, the thing is this. I think get back into it. That's your gear switch. That's your conversation switcher. So here we go. We haven't played in a while. Queen 6. I almost played that hand, but we don't want to force anything. This is an interesting table on the left and the right. Let's take a look at what's happening at each table. Table on the right, we have Van Pebble, Elvis Disney, Notlands, Fast Muck, Sherry, and Scuba Steve. That's an interesting table. Let's go back to this table. We're going to play this hand, actually. This table is very interesting as well. We have 69 mil. We're kind of sort of in the middle. I would say in both tables, we're playing very steady, very well. We're doing a lot of folding. We're not doing a lot of play hands, but like sometimes what you don't play is better than what you do play. That's right, guys. Sometimes what you don't play is better than what you do play. It matters just as much. You're not playing can matter just as much as you're playing. And this guy's going hard in the paint. I'm going to fold that one. This one, I'm going to go heavy and hard on the left here. 14 million we called. We do have eights. I'm going to check it, see if this guy will check it back. He does check it back. We did have that hand, and we have 92 million. That's nice. That's a very nice win over there on the left-hand side. On the right-hand side, we have action. Elvis Disney takes a nice pot down. Real nice pot down. And we're playing two games at once. And I'm going to tell you something, guys. This is something that I'm not just saying this to say it, to be hyping something. Oh, you got to make sure you're excited while you play. No, I'm trying to be as real as I can, okay? This is what I envisioned streaming this game to be like. To be able to stream it like we're doing, where you can still see everything. You can make out what hands you can see my cards, everybody's cards. You can see everything, and I'm not in the way of anything. My face cam. I'm actually fucking stoked about that. I'm literally stoked. I stand before you stoked. I'm a stoked son of a bitch right now. All I want to do is just make it look good. I want it to look good, man. Feel good, sound good. I want it all. I want it all, and I want it all to be good. Because when you look at the product, the final product on YouTube, like me, I watch it back. Like, I've seen other videos, people do this, and they just do horrible decisions with where they put their fucking face and everything. Just like, what are you guys doing? And some of the bigger ones do a shitty job of it too, and I'm surprised. Back to the table. We're looking at the left table real quick. 6 players left. We're sitting at 108 million, which is a nice chunk of change. We're kind of like sort of in the middle, and we're going to fold that one. On the right-hand table, fold again. We need to make... On the right-hand table, obviously, we're getting to the point where we need a big double up here, which we can do. We need something nice to happen. It would be really nice. I mean, dude, if we could win both of these at the same time. Now you're talking about not only does it look pleasing and the aesthetics look good, but then you're winning on top of that? You're talking about fucking Babe Ruth shit. So let's take another drink. We have 7-7, which is a really nice hand. This could be the hand. We lost a player on the left-hand side as well. Oh, you see? I'm going to show everybody what I had there. I had it, pal. I had it, pal. I knew somebody. Oh, hold on. This is a big moment here. So, I'm gonna fold the right-hand table. So this guy's betting 10 million, which is a real bummer, but I believe them. Gosh, I really don't want to say no to queens. He's betting another 10 million. Yeah, I gotta fold that. It was hard to fold. It was hard to fold that, but I had to fold it. And that did hurt us a little bit. Obviously, it hurt our chip count, but you know, you gotta play smart, man. So 2 tables at once, a lot going on. This is real skill time. The skill level is being checked right now. Skill level being checked. Well, I'll check all the boxes. Don't worry about that. I'm skillful. I'm going to fold that. So 78 million on the left-hand table. The right-hand table, we folded. Because I don't want to go all in yet. I think that's what's going to happen. That guy's going to try to make me go all in, probably. So this is kind of an interesting hand to go all in with. 3-3. And hopefully we'll get somebody that takes us along here. And this could be our double up here. Ace-Jack's a great hand, don't get me wrong. Oh, there's the ace. That hurts you. You need a 3 here. You need a 3 is the only thing that's going to get you back. And then, not going to lie, that was painful. That was tough. Alright, that hurt. But it is what it is. And let's see if we can get into another table. In the meantime, let's see what our camera looks like. Okay, we need to move that. And we will. There you go. Back to the table, guys. He dumps 11.2 on the table. I don't know. I don't like it, but I'm gonna call it anyway. He has 5 king, which is good. And that's his hand. Unless we make something here. We could make something. And we did make it. We made it straight. I told you it was there. It was there. It was not a bad hand by any stretch. We just got lucky on that one. But sometimes luck is all you need. And ladies and gentlemen, we're back to 1 table. I like playing 2 tables. Obviously, it's a little bit harder mentally to juggle that. So, Jack, there's the Jack on the, there's the Jack on the turn. And we've got 4 players left, and everybody's pretty much even money, so nobody's dominating anybody here. And here's what we're going to do. We're just going to focus on playing one. We're going to just focus on playing at this table. All right, guys, I have aces. I'm going to take it all in. I'd be a fool not to. What a Fool Believes by Michael McDonald. Play that song right now if you have it. This would be a perfect song for this moment. We, so far, have the best hand, obviously. Ladies and gentlemen, wait. Side pot winner. And that's the big win right there. That's a nice hand. 358 milli. And now we're top 3 and we're trying to win this one, obviously, guys. It's no more, this is it. This is win time. This is what we've streamed for. This is the moment we stream for. This is the moment. This is the pressure moment. This is the big tourney. You stand up to the pressure. I mean, already just to get here is a tremendous achievement. It's almost like the NBA Finals, Both teams were great enough to make it there, I was I was disappointed. I thought Indiana should have won that one, to be honest. For those that don't know, the Pacers just played the Oklahoma Thunder in a series. Ladies and gentlemen, we have the straight in our hand. What do we do here? Let's just keep checking it. Because look, if I would have bet against the guy, what's he gonna do? You think he's... Oh, so camera's over here, sorry. Is he really gonna fucking, go all in? No, he's not gonna go all in. He's a smart guy. Alright, here he does go all in. I'm gonna bite this too. I think I have a good hand also. So now we're fighting for side pot. Excuse me. And we lose to the queen. Very nice hand. And that kind of evens everybody out. We're all kind of sitting here at about 200 mil. This will be fun. King 8 for the big dinosaur. He bets 50 million. I call. Baby do I. That's the name of the character. Folds. And we have a standoff here. I have 8s at the table. Now we know that Tom Go Ham is the name of this player, has something in their hand. So we're in a tough place here because I've got 2 pair. I've got to go all in, guys. I just hit 2 pair. So they're looking for a spade. They don't get it. And they are gone. And now you're looking at 2 players for the finals, ladies and gentlemen. This is what it's all about. This is what you wanted to see. People want to see this, yes? Cowboys, boom, boom, right? That's what you need, man. This is my character of a WSOP poker guy from Europe or something. So obviously we have nothing. We're going to fold that. King Jack, very nice hand, in theory. Let's see what kind of player this is. What do we got here? Do we have somebody that's just going to be a hothead and go all in every time? We do not. Nicely played, sir. We're looking for either an ace or a 9 to pop up on the river. See, they don't have anything either. They might have diamond. Here's how we could possibly win this. A diamond, a 9, or an ace. And none of that shit popped up. But he doesn't have anything either. He has nothing. He's hoping to just get lucky with this. So who's got the... I win because I have the higher... Jeez, like that's how close that was. Fantastic. That was a big hit. Ooh. Okay, I have ace 3, which I think is good, but I'm gonna fold this because I'm not gonna go crazy like people do. I think he probably had like a killer hand, so I'm just gonna respect him as a player, and we'll try to get it back. We're we have a lot of money. Let's try to play smart here. He's gonna do the all-in bonanza, and I'm just gonna let him do it. Because I really don't have... Look, we're not getting good cards. Like, that's just what it is. Let's see if he keeps splashing the chips all in, or if he... Okay, finally. There you go. Oh, interesting. A fold. So there we go, ladies and gentlemen. Back. Now if you want to go all in, I'll play with you. You want to go all in? I'll play it with you. Even with those shitty cards, I'd still go all in right now. Because I'm willing to go all in with A7. Here's what I'm going to... Actually, you know what I'm going to do, motherfucker? That's what I'm gonna fucking do. Come on. He's gonna fold. Of course. And I'll show the 7 just to be a fucker. There's the king, queen. And if he goes all in, I think I'm pretty good at predicting stuff. Oh, maybe not. So he folds again. And we're hoping that he tries this all-in bullshit again, and then we'll try to catch him. Maybe not now, but I'd go all in right now. If he goes all in, I'd go all in. It's the alien versus the monster. Very dramatic. I would say we probably won this one, right? High card. Let's see what he's got. He's got 3, 7. Oh, he's got a pair of 3s. Interesting. Okay. I actually did not expect that. These are fun hands, the 7-3. If I get to play this, which I am. Oh, I love it. I love winning with a shitty hand. And I love showing it to them. Like, hey, look, I had 7-3, which is nothing. Now we're gonna be tough guy. And we're going all in, ladies and gentlemen. With ace 8, we're putting it all on the line, making this. He doesn't want a piece of it though. Ace 10, again, I'm going all in with this. I don't even want to let this guy see how good he folded, because I don't even want him to see a flop. I just want to bet heavy with this guy. I'm just going all in now. I'm just going to try to take him to the cleaners. This could do it, ladies and gentlemen. Queen 8 clubs. The blinds are too big now. The blinds are getting really big. I'm definitely going to play this 10-6. Because I might be able to beat what he has. I don't know what he's got. And he folds again, and basically he's giving me the game, pretty much. So let's get it right here. This is going to be it. Ace 6 Verse, what? 4-7. This should be it, ladies and gentlemen. Please let this be it. And there it is. That's a nice win, man. That's a nice win. That's a very, very nice one. That's a lucrative... That's money in the pocket, folks. And that is going to do it for Van Pebble for poker. Now look, what we usually do is we give you guys the bonus stream. Today is no exception. Today is a bonus stream. And I don't know what it's going to be. We're going to pick it right now together. Yeah. You know what we're going to do, guys, is this is a game that I had to stop playing as a... I don't have to do anything, but the people of... The tribe has spoken, and people don't like this game that I play called Marble Trap. They seem to tolerate it if I play it on a bonus stream situation, but if I try to play this game on its own, people just don't care for it. So, hey, you know what? Let me give you the bonus stream. Let's do Marble Trap for the bonus stream. What do you say? Huh? What do you think of that? Actually, you know what I'm going to do, guys? Different change of direction here. I'm going to play a game called Clair Obscure Expedition 33 for the bonus stream. This is a game that I wouldn't necessarily... I don't know if this is going to work. There's possibly what could happen here is that this game could crash on me, or the computer gets too hot and it shuts down. But I'm going to give it a shot anyway. If for some reason the stream ends, thanks for watching. Let me say it now. But let's try to play this game a little bit. We'll give it like, a bonus game is like just it's a bonus game for a reason. You're not going like balls to the wall. Just play like 20-30 minutes, give it a little sample size. I have never played this game on stream. I played it very little on stream just to test and see how it would work on my computer. It seemed to be okay. It does heat up my computer a little bit, but we're going to test this out and see, guys. This is the bonus stream right here. Game called Clair Obscure. A lot of people are familiar with this game. I don't even know where to put the camera because I just don't. And I'm also going to grab another beverage. And today's... Let's see. Let's do another cherry Coke. One thing I like is they say, like, it's a game that's best played with a controller. I like that. It's a really loud game. I'm going to see if I can turn down the volume a little bit. Yeah, we got to figure some stuff out. Got to figure out where to put the computer. And basically now we just wait, I think. And I should say this too. I don't really know much about this game. I'm not particularly... I have no skill level going into this game. Just so you know. 0 skill level. Alright. Alright, we need to fix a couple things here. Yeah. I thought we fixed that already, but apparently we did not. So let's go to the settings. Yeah, we got some shit to work out here. Hold on. Yeah, that's the problem here. Wait, hold on. Alright, first of all, you motherfucker. Alright. Gameplay. Okay. Secondly, you fucking bastard. You're too loud. I can't give you fucking... I can't give you 100%. I'll give you 65%. That's all I can give you. You're asking for too much volume. These games they want you to yell over it. I'm not yelling. Also, I noticed, like, it doesn't seem like they make video games for the purposes of, like, streaming. But anyway, let's get into it. Okay, that works.
All right, let's go. I'll accompany you there. Are you ready to see her again?
Yeah. Been ready.
Alright, let's pray that our machine doesn't get too hot.
I set up these grapple shortcuts. Nice, huh? Don't tell your sister, though. I sort of borrowed the hooks from the Expedition Academy. Come on, Gustav, speed up a bit. Sophie will have already gamaged by the time you've arrived.
My head.
Can't believe Sophie already turned 33. She looks so much younger than...
So let's take a look at our camera situation. I think we're good where we are. We could probably stay up here. Let's just keep it where we are. Then we'll just do a little like, hey, we could be a little bigger, yay. And then we just kind of do it like that. That's good, I think. Okay, let's go.
What?
You look tense.
Yeah,
I know what you need. A little jewel.
No.
Come on, it'll loosen you up. And if you win, I'll give you something you can use with your Lumina converter.
Oh yeah? What's that?
Alright, you're on.
I hope that's something that I could use in my converter. Has something to do with sex. I'm just kidding. No, because I am going to go through the battle tutorial. Even though we did this, I didn't think I was that great. So here we go. During your turn, your character can attack, aim, use skill, use an item. Skills consume AP to use. You can gain AP by performing a base attack or a parry. Characters play turn by turn. The turn order is indicated in the timeline on the left side. So it looks like I'm first. Try attacking to gain an AP. Enemies usually perform one action per turn. You can defend during their attack. Melee will attack. This is what I struggle with. During an enemy attack, dodge at the right time to avoid damage. Dodging at the last minute will trigger a perfect dodge. Press B to dodge. Okay, that's how you dodge. The character's AP can be used to cast skills. Each character can add up to 6 skills equipped. Try to use skill. Deal more damage with overcharge. Charge Gustav's arm by dealing damage, dodging, and parrying, okay? So we're gonna try to use a skill? Okay. Let's go with Lumiere Assault. Press A. Excuse me. Pressing A at the right time will improve your skill's effects. Let me just. Okay. Pressing A at the right time will improve your skill's effects. Increase damage or add a bonus. Achieve perfect timing to unleash stronger effects. Okay. Alright, here we go. parry. During an enemy attack, you can also parry. Parry shares the same timing as perfect dodge, but is more difficult than regular dodge. Parrying recovers 1 AP in addition to avoiding damage. Ooh, nice. It's gonna be hard though. I feel like parrying is gonna be hard. Gustav's overcharging meter is full. Use the overcharge skill now to unleash a devastating blow.
For those who come after.
Oh. Poor
You
lady.
won. Now, don't you feel better?
I do.
I see yours. All right. Now, let's go find Sophie. I saw her near.
Yeah.
Alright. Yeah, I mean, what the hell, dude? Didn't I just turn this way the frig down? It's way down, man. Hey, man. Hey, man. Okay. Alright. Let's apply those. Maybe we didn't apply it. Maybe we'll go 70%. Okay. That seems pretty good, actually. Alright. See how we can do here. Let's...
Oh, the plaza is lively. Why people like to celebrate the gommage is still a mystery to me, but oh well. The red and white tree. I've always found it beautiful. I don't really understand. You and Sophie broke up so long ago. But clearly you never got over her. Why'd you wait until today to say something? Sophie's down there.
Yeah, I know.
Good luck.
Thanks.
Is this supposed to be like a romantic? Like, what's going on here?
It's a bit late, isn't it? Come on, she's down there.
Alright.
The last few days meant everything.
Can we talk?
Gustav. I love you all.
That's for your, if there's room.
There's always room.
You know,
I
I'm
miss you.
sorry that... I
You
miss
don't need
too.
to. Okay.
You go.
No, you.
You know how I feel? I wish things had been... You know, I often think... Another path, you know, another future.
Still can't finish your sentences, can you?
Yep, that hasn't changed.
Awkward.
I missed that.
I will tell you this, man.
I never thought.
I'm skipping this. I just don't care. Like, look, I don't care, guys. You know what? I will keep this going because maybe some people are enjoying the story, and also, maybe there's something to gain, knowledge. But guys, this whole thing that's going on here, I grew out of this. All right, maybe it's an age thing. I don't know. Maybe it's because I never got married. I'm not the most romantic guy. I just don't care about this.
Did you for wanting to believe?
But I will go through with it for you guys.
You're fighting
For the sake of plot, I will.
to change things.
And the graphics are good.
I understand.
It is
Just
nice looking.
in a different world, right?
Different world.
We'll break the cycle, so she can't steal anyone else's future.
Stubborn people change the world. And you are the most stubborn person I know.
Don't fucking touch me, bitch. Just kidding.
Thank you.
Like, it's not that I'm not a romantic and that I don't enjoy this kind of stuff, but like, I don't know who these people are.
Yes.
I don't care, really. But it is intriguing because it's like, it does look good. The game is nice looking. Okay, so I'm her now. I'm her! You know how people say I'm him? I'm her! I'm her! Alright, so am I supposed to be going? Okay.
I can't imagine what you're going through.
I'm fine. I'm fine. I've lived 33 good years. Look around. We've had our whole lives to prepare.
Was I not supposed to leave there? Wait, hold on.
Mostly.
I'm not fine.
Did I make a mistake by like, is he still there? Where is he? That's where he was, right there. Wait, is that him? That's him. Yeah, come on, dude. Am I following you or are you following me? You're following me, right? Oh, follow me. Follow me, follow me, follow me, follow me. Okay, so he's running and following us. People have gathered here on their way to the harbor, reuniting one last time. People have
Oh, Sophie.
Marie.
Your flowers. I didn't know about. And yet you didn't have children.
Okay, so this is a game of plot. There's a plot we're following here. That's fine. Okay, I respect it. And remember, this is a bonus stream.
I'm not having this conversation with you again. Not today.
Well, the thing about bonus stream is if it goes nowhere,
Do you care
who
so
cares?
little about the future of Lumiere?
It's just a bonus
How can
stream.
you be so selfish?
I'm not selfish enough to bring others into our doomed world. I know we are not many to think like this now, and it destroyed my relationship with the person I loved the most. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'd like to spend this moment with him, and you should cherish this moment with your daughter.
Oh, I hate when people do that. Like, you see, like, kids who are like, cherish this time. Like, dude, I know you've got baggage, but don't fucking hand it off to me. Okay.
Sorry. See you at the harbour.
Oh, that's good. She apologized. It's nice. Nice apology. Oh, you know what would really suck if they like hang somebody? Like, oh no. This game doesn't feel like a dark. So far, it doesn't feel dark. It feels very like. It's nice, very atmospheric. People are buying flowers. Okay.
Hi, Gustav.
No, the one you suggested earlier.
Oh, I'm glad. I have a good luck.
Thanks.
So now I'm the guy. Like I said, never played this game before.
You two would make a cute couple.
If you say so.
Or maybe something already happened, huh? Sometimes I feel sorry for her.
Who? The paintress?
Look at her. She looks sad. Maybe she's a prisoner too. Stuck in the same cycle with us. Silly, huh?
Only you could choose empathy at a moment like this.
It's one of the few choices I can make.
I mean, it's a bonus stream.
It's okay. You don't have to.
Alright, you guys keep talking, I'll just wait. It's a bonus stream. At least let's enjoy the art. It's very nice looking, a beautiful looking game. Some games can only do that, and that's an accomplishment.
Gustav, help!
Okay, here we go. We got some action here, guys. Alright, this is our first real fight here. The mime puts up a protection that's hilarious. Okay. Right? Yep. Let's take a look at our skills. Tried to parry, didn't work. I'll try to parry and dodge next time, I guess. I didn't silence him, did I? Okay. It's good, decent. We want skills, right? Let's see what we've got here. We've got healing. Okay, so on the right hand side is what our health bar looks like. His health bar looks quite full. We are overcharged, so we could use our overcharge. That's what it looks like to me, right? 10 to the 10 deals more damage. Charge Gustav's arm by dealing damage and dodging and parrying. I think we're charged, right? Is that what? Okay. So our health is the blue, I think, and then the overcharge is the red. It looks like, ladies and gentlemen, we are going for an overcharged. Here we go.
For those who come off.
All right. So he probably healed himself there.
Thanks, Gustav. Did someone build this? There's...
It was fun. Look, ladies and gentlemen, I like the game. I think it's cool. I do have to tell you though, it's just a little bonus stream. It's a sample. It's a sample, guys. I'm sorry. It's only a sample size. But I must tell you that I do think the game is cool. If it's gonna be like... Cool is the key word, because if that game doesn't overheat my computer, then I'm more than happy to play that game on a live stream or on a more streaming. And we could try to stream it again. I thought that game was cool, but literally the whole point of that was just to do a bonus, little tiny bonus stream, get a little feel for the game. I know we didn't do a lot there, but I've seen enough. I like it. The only question now is, how long can we play that game before it becomes a problem on the PC? I would have to play this thing for like I think what we'll do is I'll play it offline for like a good hour and we'll see how it holds up, and if it does, then this is another game that we can add to the repertoire. But ladies and gentlemen, my name is Van Pebble and I am almost out of here. I would like to do one more thing here. Let's do one more thing. Let's see if we can find our old pal, Boston Bonanza. This would be the last time I could possibly play one more game here, possibly, but I would have to find Boston Bonanza on here, or not necessarily. But yeah, it doesn't look like anybody's really playing. All right, we get out of there. All right, that is the stream, ladies and gentlemen. This is how we end a stream. We advertise ourselves. I'd like to thank everybody for watching. And what I'd like you to do is please check out my social media. Go to my Twitch. If you're watching, if you like what you see, by the way, guys, we do at least 8 streams a week, and that's a promise. Do about 8 streams a week. We put it on YouTube forever. You can see it on there. And that's the first thing I want to advertise is go to my YouTube channel, please. We're going to put up 2 more streams today. That'll take it up to 340 beautiful videos. And guys, all we do is we get ourselves, this is what I do. This is a good best way. I try to be different every time when I talk. So here's how I would explain it this time. When I do a stream, I make sure that nothing bothers me while I'm streaming. There's nothing on my brain outside of this room. It's me, the game, and that's it. And that's what the show is. It's me and the stream. So in normal life, there's always somebody that comes in, confuses you, says something, piss you off, take you down a notch. There's always some distraction. There's some asshole playing his music too loud, or this guy, that guy. Everybody's got their little right? This is my world, and that's the point of the stream, is that we're focused in. We have a thing that we do, and what is it? We'll find out when we do it. That's what these streams are great. It gives you a creative base where there's nothing that can bother you, and it's all in this room. Everything is happening. Good stuff, good vibes, all that shit, right? So, ladies and gentlemen, we've been doing it for quite a while, and I feel like what we're doing is great, and it's only going to get better, and that's a great advertisement. Please do me a favor. What I'm looking for here is subscriptions, and I want people to keep watching it. First thing I want you to do is just watch my stuff, and by then, if I can't sell you there, then I can't sell you. But I think the product is good. I think we're putting up cool games. I think we're playing very well. Like I said, it's just me in the room. I'm focused, and you're getting a product that is full, that is still constantly getting better and growing. We can only get better equipment, better cameras, better. And Yeah, Van Pebble on YouTube. Please, guys, go on there, watch the videos, and if you like them, then you realize I'm giving you 8 videos a week. Subscribe, because that's only channels that I ever subscribe to anyway is the ones that are doing content on a consistent basis. And some people just do it once a week, and that's enough for me. I'm giving you 8 fucking videos a week, so I'm a little different. I'm a freak in the best way possible. Ladies and gentlemen, I have a Twitter, Van Pebbles on Twitter. Let's talk about fun stuff. We're joking around. We're having a good time. It's nothing serious. Van Pebble on Twitter. Go on there. And ladies and gentlemen, the last thing is donate money to Thomas Palvino, Van Pebble. And that's just a way of just going, here, buddy. I mean, that's where it's going to go anyway, right? Like eventually, I'm going to get your money. Because I'm doing everything I can to get you in there. I'm giving you good material. I have a good attitude. I'm a nice guy. I'm a good dancer. I'm fun. I look good in the color green. Thomas Palvino on PayPal. And guys, in all seriousness though, as if anything's really serious, thanks for watching. I wish you all well. And I feel great because I just got 2 streams in the hopper. And they were good streams. And look, the goal is to continue to find new games to play. If Claire, what's it called? Claire, where is it? Claire Obscure. If I can play that game for an hour at a time and not have any problems on my PC, you're going to see that game more often. That's all I can tell you, because that was cool. Whatever that was, I've never done that before. I've never played a game like that in my life. That was pretty fucking cool. And lastly, I will say, this is a free plug to HT Poker. It's great. And also a free plug to Mark Thompson, What You Do. It's a really good podcast. The guy is... Look, guys. He's an old guy now, all right? He's old. Give him a break, will you? First of all, the guy was a legend. His name was Mark Thompson. He was on the show called Mark and Brian. He's a legend. It's a free plug for this guy. It's a podcast that I found to be uplifting. As a security guard, this kills an hour. I don't want to say it like that, but it does. It kills an hour like that. This guy is a really funny, fun, great guy. He's from Mark and Brian. His name is Mark Thompson. He's gonna die, guys. He just put his will. On his last show he did, he mentions that he just did his will recently with his wife because he's like, I think he's almost 70 years old. I mean, look, the guy needs people to listen to his show. You know what I mean? It's up to us to help this guy out. That's a joke, actually, but the truth is, I'm giving you a really, really, really good... This guy is really... This will surprise you. Listen to this podcast. Give it a shot if you're looking for something, because I know people call what we do influencers. Like, they call it influencing people, right? And I think there's something good about... We could do that. We could use that influencer thing in a good way by turning people on to really good shit. And by the way, when it's all said and done and this motherfucker does die, and this motherfucker dies, and we all die, this thing will still be up this thing will still be in the cloud. You'll still be able to hear this. And it's really good. And I recommend it. And this guy does it like he's a Van Pebble of talk radio, because you know Van Pebble does like 8 fucking, I mean, our content is off the chain. This guy's like almost 70, he's still doing, he's really good. And I'm gonna give you a sample right now, and I hope this doesn't get copyrighted, of the show. So here's what this show sounds like.
The following program comes to you from the M&L Studios.
What drives you? Late nights you? What ignites you? Do you like it? Do you hide it? I want to know. I want to know.
Well, today. I'm a confessed fun fact guy. I like them. They're simple, quick, and to the point. Today, I have a really good one. A really good one.
I wanna know what you do. I wanna know what you do.
Yeah, well, I'm going to tell you, Lenny. Brace. Today, we're back into a rising round of songs I hate. A dog park where dogs aren't allowed to bark. How do you pretend to be a flight attendant and get away with it? You don't. And crazy doesn't always know it's crazy. And when a bear wants it, a bear takes it.
I wanna know what you do. Is it a kill it without pain?
Yeah.
I wanna know what you do. It excites you. I wanna know what you do. What drives you? What you do to me?
So, for some reason today, and we all have this, I'm tired. I feel tired. And I think it's because I slept too long and too hard.
So there you go. That's like, I didn't want to play too much, but I wanted to play enough. You get an idea, like, this is a legit show. Guys, this is a gold mine. It's a free plug for a guy who basically, look, here's the deal. The guy is rich already. He retired from radio back in 2012. If you don't know who Mark and Brian is, that's another great show. You should definitely check out Mark and Brian in the Mark and Brian Show archives, but that's another thing. Guys, that's a free plug for Mark Thompson. My name is Van Pebble, and guess what? Chicken butt, motherfucker. I'm out of here, guys. Thank you for watching. I hope you have a great night. Please be good to each other. Be good to yourselves. Check out Mark Thompson's podcast, What You Do. And when I have something like when I have a Van Pebble podcast, you'll know about it. Don't worry. That's all I have to say about that. Ladies and gentlemen, we're out of here. I have a hair in my mouth. I don't know where it came from. It makes me mad. Thanks, guys. Let's let this music play a little bit, and we'll just let people vibe on the way out of here. People need to vibe. People need vibes, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. Great show today. Thank you, everybody. Great show. See you later, guys. Peace.